All right, we are back and ready to go into the room. All right, Braxon, you were going to basically kick open the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
And move to the side.
That's a nice looking door.
Give the door a kick with my foot. Back off.
All right, go ahead and roll a strength check for me.
12.
Okay.
300, isn't it?
I'm sorry?
Oh, sorry, no.
No, I was just doing a
thinking
strength
bars.
check. He didn't. I mean, it's not an actual, open doors roll because it's not locked. But it was kind of a question of what exactly were the effects going to be. All right. So you kick open the door and you see. Let's see. Am I on the right thing? Yes, I am.
I'm expecting a legion of undead.
Yeah, so's Braxon. That's why he's...
That's how many? How many is
Higgimus
that?
is excited.
Legion is 100, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see
Oh.
a
That's
fairly
chamber.
large room. You can't see all of it right now, just because this is basically a glance. You're doing this pretty quick. You can see that about 10 feet into the room there are stairs going up to a dais of some sort. And as soon as you kick open the door, what were you doing? Were you going in or were you backing off? You're backing off?
Backing off.
Okay.
Yeah, backing off.
Then in that case, I will reveal a bit more of the room.
As we're heading in, I'm going to put one of the vials of holy water in my sling so I can launch it at something.
Okay. You're not going into the room just yet. You can see that there does appear to be an altar up on the dais. And you see that there are two figures about here and here. They're wearing robes. The robes have definitely seen better days, but they're not as bad as the ones that you've seen, out in the rest of this area. They are, better preserved. They're hooded, and both of the individuals are wearing, white full masks that just have 2 eye holes in them. They are reminiscent of that amulet that you found.
What's this Naruto all of a sudden?
Well, they're just plain ovaloid masks with 2 eye holes. I've never actually seen Naruto, so I can't. I don't know what you're referencing.
See, those masks
viewers
usually
might
have decoration that you're talking about.
Yeah, I wasn't referring to the decoration. It's more, I guess, they have a mask on and they're hooded.
Higgimus is going to shoot one.
You're gonna shoot at one?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the other. I'm gonna shoot as well.
I'm going to
Who
shoot
says
this one.
who says the aggressive?
Being around undead.
I'm assuming everything is aggressive down here because we ran into undead.
Sorry, I think Higgimus would be a little trigger happy in this case.
Okay. Let's see. You're gonna take a both of you will take penalties to hit based on the tight quarters that you're in back in the corridor, since you haven't entered the room, and you're basically trying to shoot as Braxon is also moving back.
I would think. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Because
I mean, if you want to move into the room, you can do that.
yeah, I was thinking move in the room and shoot.
Okay.
Could I, well, I was thinking of casting fairy fire in the entire room.
I don't think you can do that big of an area.
Oh, that's reasonably big.
I think it's like a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
These are 5-foot squares.
Could I reach both of them? Yeah, I could.
As soon as he saw them, he would just shoot.
Okay. And Yeldin, you're moving into the room?
Yeah, I would move in and shoot.
All right. Then everyone make initiative rolls.
Well, I guess Higgimus can, since he's shooting right away. Doesn't he get a chance to shoot?
Braxon is moving back. Higgimus is trying to shoot. You are trying to move in and shoot. Initiative.
Do they look like undead or like necromancers?
Oh, I'll
You can't
get a
tell.
shot off.
They're wearing hooded robes that are covering them fairly consistently, and they have masks that cover their entire face.
How far away are they, actually?
They're only about 25 feet away.
Okay, then, yeah.
They're
Are you going to use
Up here.
the holy water?
in here.
I would suggest not to use holy water. They don't look undead.
Not yet.
Yeah, no, I wasn't going to.
I was talking to Xanfyr. Because he
Oh,
readied
what?
holy water.
Yeah, I have the holy water in my sling.
So, what do the rest of you want to do? Braxon was
I'm
moving back.
shooting.
Okay, and Yeldin is
I
moving
don't want to
in.
wait to see if these things are actually undead before I throw holy water at them
Okay, so you're gonna wait.
until I can confirm what they are.
Okay. All right, Leva, you're using a sling. Let me go ahead and get rid of that. Let me put these two on the list.
So actually should have been one of those attempts where I actually prepare and cast plays my party.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could cast it now. It would go off at the end of the
No,
round.
I don't have it. I was just thinking. I was thinking about getting it memorized, but it's hard to get these like setups right where I know I would use it. If I'd known about this duel beforehand, I would have had it memorized.
Ah, well,
There's always a door.
Oh, boss room. Yeah, that with Fairy Fire, you get +2 to hit, which adds up for 6 people.
but
Okay.
if Fairy Fire is 20 squared, then you could actually use.
Yeah, I can hit the 2 robed figures.
Yes.
Actually, are they like the big squares or little squares?
The squares that are actually on the map, as opposed to, you know what? Let me see if I can turn off the grid.
Like the number 12 is like a square rather than the 4 squares inside of it.
Yeah. So I should have turned this off a while ago. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
Each one of those
So
is
5 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet, yeah.
You can hold.
Oh, that's
If
fine.
you want to use the ruler still on this map, you can use Alt and measure. You push and hold Alt, and then use the ruler tool. It's pretty accurate.
Okay.
Yeah,
because
but
How do you do? Oh,
you push Alt because the grid doesn't
Like
line
that.
up
Oh,
with
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
like that. For example, if I were.
yeah, the only thing is, all did tell us that these aren't snapped to the grid properly.
Yeah, that's
well,
why
I
you have
just
to use Alt.
yeah. Well, that's one reason why I turned it off. And yeah, if you hold down Alt while you use the ruler tool. Okay. So Lafdul, you were casting Fairy Fire.
No, I was shooting this round.
Okay,
instead.
you're gonna shoot. All right. And you're standing back in the hallway.
Yeah, with everyone else.
I would think you can. Can you move and shoot?
You can.
No.
He didn't say that he was
That's-
moving in. You were the only one that said you were moving in.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
real quick,
who's moving in?
only
Yeah.
Yeldin right now.
Just
far as I know.
Yeldin.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeldin's
Braxon
going in.
moved out.
No, I'm not going in. I'm too important to be in melee range.
Okay.
No,
ahead.
I'm just going to shoot.
Go ahead and make an
Wow.
attack roll.
That's -1, isn't it? +3, -1, +2.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, Leva.
Let me try this again. This will be this one, wouldn't it?
I'm sorry. Yeah, don't use that. You get an extra. You get an attack at the end of the round, Lafdul.
Yeah, I've never been doing that.
All right.
I'm only gonna get one attack because I'm moving.
So I go like this.
Okay, yeah. Don't use that one, but I'll take that number, but it's still a miss.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a AC lower than 5.
Now, Yeldin, as you step into the room, I need you to make a saving throw.
What would that be?
I'm going to decide exactly what that saving throw will be. Saving throw versus paralyzation. Note that what I specifically say doesn't always mean that that's what the effect will be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
you
like-
might have just had a spell
So I
cast.
need a...
Or like a saving throw versus poison tends to be constitution related, you know.
Need a 14 or higher. Nope.
Okay, as you move in with your bow ready, suddenly a large group of very smelly rats fall down upon you. And they attempt
knew it.
to bite you as they fall.
I fucking knew it! It was undead rats!
What's your
How
armor
many
class?
attack rolls?
What's your armor class, Yeldin?
3.
Okay, because of the nature, that's a 7 without your dexterity, right?
Yep.
Okay. You only get nipped by 1. But it does deal 2 points of damage to you. There were a lot more rats than just the ones that actually attacked you. You would estimate that there is a good 20 of them right now in front of you, and they're moving around. I'm going to treat them as one creature, essentially. They are the rats that were half-eaten. So they are clearly zombies of some variety.
I still get to shoot with my bow, though, right?
No, because now you are technically in melee range.
Been
And
interrupted.
Can I, because I'm in melee range, can I quickly switch and draw one sword, or no?
you can toss your bow aside and draw your swords, yes.
Well, I figured I only have time to draw one of them instead of both.
That's
if
fine.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that means I don't, no, I already don't get the penalties on my first attack anyways. So it's still only a +1, sadly.
Now,
You're throwing your bow behind you.
Yeah.
because of the nature of what you're fighting, warriors get number of attacks equal to their level against these small, less than 1 hit die creatures. So you actually get
So I
2
get-
attacks with your primary weapon.
Okay.
So you can just roll 2d20.
2d20 +1. No, if I'm rolling, I'm just gonna roll one at a time because I have the plus.
Well, I mean, you can mentally add it. It's fine.
All right. So 1 miss and 1 hit.
Okay. Go ahead and, well, actually, at this point, I'm not even going to bother rolling damage for these. Every
I'm
successful
assuming
hit,
a 3 is a miss.
every successful hit on these is going to count as a kill, essentially. So I'm just going to treat
Okay.
them as
Like a portion of them die.
yeah, basically. You throw your bow aside, draw your sword, and hack at one of these creatures that is now surrounding you, and really smelling up the place. And you do manage to destroy one of them. Okay. So, Braxon, you were pulling back.
Yeah. Braxon was pulling back to see what happened.
Okay.
Yeldin ran after him. So Braxton's going to go back in to rescue Yeldin
Okay.
and see if he can get some of these rats.
All right. You can make 2 attack rolls against the group of rats.
Shall I just do 2d20 at once?
Yeah.
Right, so it looks like one's a hit and one's a miss.
A 7 and
Got
a
17 and
yeah.
7.
I was just checking because they're pretty easy to hit, but yeah, 7 is going to be too low. All right, you managed to crush one of these rats as you rush in to help Yeldin. Let me go ahead and just reveal
The rest of the room.
the rest of the room now that you guys can see it. Oops. Goofed up a little bit there.
No.
You drawing that to unveil it?
Yeah, basically, it's a polygon reveal type thing.
I think there's a square version of that, but I could automatically remove the squares.
It is. I mean, you just drag a square, but I like to reveal the. I mean, you know, we've got corners and angles and stuff like that. So, okay, Higgimus, you were going to shoot. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
What's it using? A crossbow?
Yep, heavy crossbow.
Was it heavy?
And
So
you were
I think
targeting
AC
one of the figures standing up on the dais.
Yes.
Okay, left or right?
Which one had the shinier stuff on them?
They appeared to be equally, dressed equally.
Just roll odd or even on a d20.
Left, according to the way I'm looking at them. So right.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage then. Yeah.
Sweet.
You have one very unhappy mage or priest.
Oh.
Who you hit, he can't cast.
All right.
And I drop my crossbow and
Okay.
pull out my greatsword.
Okay. The figure on the left does flinch as the crossbow bolt sinks into its shoulder, but it goes back to its same position.
Okay.
Pass its concentration. Do you
All
get
right.
concentration on this?
Now I'm going to... No, there isn't. There's a proficiency for that, but I don't use that. A hit does prevent casting, just flat out in my version of the game. Okay, I should describe the room a little bit before I have these things attack. The walls are... there are torches. They're not lit, however. Along the walls are murals of figures dressed much like the ones that you are facing. Essentially, they appear to be doing some sort of religious procession, holding torches in front of them. And then in the four corners of the room are small pillars. There's more detail, but you'll have to get a look at it later. And there is an altar at the far end. Okay, the rats are going to make their attack rolls. Let's see. Well, actually, let me not do that. All right, woo boy.
Oh boy.
Well, the group of rats attacking you. They're about now basically both attacking. The rats are attacking Braxon and Yeldin. They managed to get a critical on you, Yeldin.
Jesus.
So I need you to make a saving throw versus death.
Okay.
One of the rats have leaped up and went for the throat.
No, they're just they're ankle biters.
Probably succeeded on that.
Yeah, that's a success. All right, so they just do double damage to you, and they also succeeded
onto his
in
toe.
yeah. You know, I mean, gnawed through his boots or whatever. They did also succeed in hitting Braxon, so let me roll damage for Yeldin first. All right, they dealt a total of 4 points of damage to Yeldin.
Not too bad. No, they don't deal that much damage. It's just there's a lot of them.
Right. And 3 points of damage to Braxon.
Right.
Now
11 hit points left.
the masked
So,
figures.
can we confirm that those things are zombies?
The masked figures are well, you mean the rats, Xanfyr?
The rats.
They are definitely undead.
Okay, so when I have a chance to roll, I'm gonna roll initiative to throw holy water at them with my sling. Because
Okay.
if it splashes, it could probably hit a good deal of them.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Good
You
idea.
can do that in the next round. It's not quite there yet. The two masked figures are going to slowly advance down the dais, and they're not going to be engaging in melee right now because the rats are in the way. But there is a sudden formation of kind of a black disc that appears right in front of the... Oh, I have the wrong tool. Oops. So a swirling black disc appears right in front of the altar there, and a creature about 10 feet tall, humanoid in appearance, steps out. Higgimus, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Hey, Higgimus? Okay.
Yeah, Higgimus.
He's the only one native to rock a brawl, isn't he? Oh no, Leva is.
No, Braxon is. Leva might recognize things at a brawl too.
Okay, got it.
Okay, you recognize this as the same type of giant that you purchased the flask from, so it's a Verbeeg giant.
A what?
A Verbeeg giant.
I just yell at him, "What the hell are you doing here?"
It's not the same guy.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
Okay.
like, are they supposed to be normally, like, they don't, like, get involved in things?
No, they do.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, they're. I mean, you don't know much about them, but you recognize it as the same type of giant as the guy that you purchased the ruined items from.
Oh, okay.
He is coming out with a shield and a spear, and he advances down the dais as well.
Oh boy.
All right, so go ahead and roll initiative.
I'm going to switch to the mace.
Okay. So you're dropping your greatsword and then
Yep.
pulling. Okay.
Where is it?
Not great, but it's not bad either.
Oh.
Oh, what's it do that? Do that. Click it there.
I need a.
Hey, old.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have the thing up.
I don't know why, but it rolled twice. Could you just add whatever the speed is to 5 for the mace? I guess I didn't have a speed on that.
It rolled you once.
Oh.
Lafdul rolled twice.
Yeah, it's because I
yeah,
didn't have
rolling
my
initiative?
thingy up.
Huh.
Okay.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay, let me roll sling.
Yeah, just take whatever I rolled plus the speed of the mace.
Yeah, that is going to be. You can go ahead and modify that. You can also modify your entry in the tracker.
Yeah, okay.
So the mace is weapon speed of 6.
6, okay.
Okay, and what were you doing, Lafdul?
Casting Fairy Fire.
Okay. And you're going to try to target it behind the two figures in order to get just them and not...
I'm getting
well,
a giant and 2 ribbed figures.
Okay, okay. Alright, give me just a second to check something.
Oh. Not for spell resist. It's automatic.
Nope, there's no spell resistance in. I need to look up the weapon speed for the spear.
Can also be
Oh
thrown.
boy, it sounds like it's a magical spear. Great.
No, I just didn't.
Might not be. I don't know.
I didn't have it written
I
down
think it's
at all.
reasonably slow.
PHP.
Is it using it one-handedly, I suppose?
Yes.
Yeah, it's using a shield.
Okay, everyone roll their stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, yeah, there you are. All right. Okay. Higgimus.
I've got
Higgimus, you got to go first.
spears, 6.
You get 2 attacks
Okay.
on the rats.
Okay. I have to go after the rats.
No, the rats are zombie rats. There. Well, you can try to run over them, and they'll get attacks of opportunity against you.
Oh, okay.
But I would also allow that to count as a attack against them. That doesn't count towards your normal thing since you're stepping
Trampling
on them.
them.
Yeah.
Try to step on them when you run over them.
Yeah, we'll do that.
You're all big enough to.
So yeah, I'll try to run through them on top of them. To get to. You said there's 2 guys
And the
And the
giant.
bird bee.
and the giant.
Not the
are they, like,
shoes.
are they lined up?
The 2 figures are now essentially. Let me see, am I on the right thing? Yes. They're roughly here and here behind the rats,
Okay.
so you can
Oh,
advance towards one, and the Verbeeg is back there.
Okay. So I can't get to the giant until those 2 guys are gone. Basically.
You could go in between all 3 of them.
That's
Why-
good to me.
I got a question. Is Higgimus proficient in maces?
No, he's not.
But he's strong enough to make it count anyway. He'll just bully his way through with the mace.
Okay.
No, I will go after the one I hit before.
One on the left.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get in between the 3 of them.
No, that doesn't sound like the best idea.
Okay. Let me go. What's your armor class?
Armor class of 5.
I need you to make a saving throw versus death.
Uh-oh.
What can
I
say? Got
regret
another 20.
nothing. Would that stop him in his tracks?
Depends on what the effect is.
No, I didn't pass.
Okay.
That might actually
All mine are
work in your
so freaking
favor.
high.
I'm sorry.
I said all of my saving throws are so freaking high.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun.
Yeah.
That's the joy of being a low level.
Mhm.
I use joy in quotations, of course.
Yeah, no, gotcha.
Okay. And they basically can only hit your feet, so...
I'm wearing boots.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter that much.
I gotcha.
So, let's see. That would be... Where is the chart? I guess that would be piercing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, yes, so you are now bleeding from your foot, so you're going to be taking 1d2 points of damage in addition every round until that's taken care of.
Great.
It does not affect your movement, so you can continue to get through. You take 4 points of damage from that.
Apparently they can only do max of 2 damage.
And 2 points of damage on the other one. From the other attack.
Jesus.
So that's a total of 6 points of damage.
Yeah. Awesome.
You might need to use a healing spell on Higgimus.
Did I stomp on anyone by any chance?
Yeah, he's in melee range, Joe.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me 2 d20s.
At least take the rat slap with you. Ooh.
Yep. And let's see. Go ahead and roll me 2d6.
As you have bitten, you roll on the ground and roll over all of them.
Okay, yes. In that process, you have managed to crush 6 of them.
Good.
And now you can go ahead and make an attack roll against the creature that you previously struck.
How many rats are left?
You would guess there's about a dozen.
Oops.
Burning hands will be so useful. Or even turn undead, if I could use turn
So
undead.
that'd be an AC of 8.
All right, that's a... Wait, that's not including your non-proficient penalty, is it?
No, it is.
It is? Okay.
Yep, because it's a +1 mace, and I normally have a +3 attack adjustment for my strength, so it'll just be +2.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh, sweet. Now, what else does this do?
If you...
You're willing it.
Yeah, if you will it to have its secondary effect, it has the chance of stunning and slowing.
Okay.
I wouldn't use it on this hit, but
No,
that's
I'm
me.
gonna use it on the
Something.
Stunning wouldn't work on most undead anyway.
The low rolls high.
I think that actually should be an additional +1.
Oh, right, yeah. So it
2
should be
additional
11.
+1 actually. It's normally 1d6 +1, so another +1 for the magical weapon, and then +8, so +10.
+10.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Sweet.
All right, you bring your mace down on the head of this masked creature, and you cave in the skull, shattering the porcelain mask it was wearing as well, and it collapses to the ground. Let's see, this one was that one, so that one is gone. Okay.
Which one is... Oh, that one over there, yeah.
Yeah, so now there's just the giant back here and the other masked figure there.
That masked figure done dead.
You can go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Is that only for him, or can any of us make the check?
He's the one
I'm
that
the
asked.
one. I've got 13, I think. That's a fail then, I guess.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Yeah. Well, I basically would have tried to look as he fell down and crushed his mask.
Yeah, I mean, the head got obliterated, and the robes are covering it pretty consistently, so it's very difficult to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is, it's dead now. All right, and
Wow.
So about breaking the mask.
let's see, Leva,
Hopefully it
what were you
wasn't
going to do?
useful.
I was going to do a reckless humor with magic missiles.
Okay, at what?
I'm not actually certain that I can see the one here. Because
Yeah,
I'm
if you haven't
still
advanced
there.
into the room, you wouldn't.
So it would have to be against this one.
Okay,
It's a Verg thing, whatever you call it.
Verbeeg.
Furby.
I've
Right,
heard that name
Going for an
before.
AoE effect on the frickin' rats.
Well, she's already chosen it, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I cast a magic missile on one rat, that's not going to help.
Yeah.
One
I was
rat less,
saying,
that's it.
I
But
thought
you
you
already-
could do.
You already announced that you were going to throw some holy water, so there's no point in me doing the same. Unless you change your mind, and I've already
magic missile
decided
sounds
at
fun.
initiative time that I was going to cast this spell.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Oh, it's Lafdul who was doing that.
Let's see, what's the order again?
Go ahead and roll 1d100 plus 8.
8?
Yeah, half your wisdom plus 1 for your level.
Yeah, just a moment. Checking my wisdom. 7.
Right, well, plus 7 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said plus 8.
Okay.
45.
Oh God.
What's
You
that?
know, that would not work on undead.
Are you sure?
He was hitting.
Yeah.
He was sitting the.
Yeah,
he
but
was
not
hitting the
everybody-
big.
Not everybody is undead.
Right. I'm just saying. So, all creatures within 30 feet of caster begin to hiccup. Plus 1 to casting times, minus 1 to
For
Thaco.
crying out loud.
So,
God damn it!
hold on. I have to go modify everything.
Wait, do we get a saving throw for this?
Nope.
She's toxified the air around us, basically.
It's because it's a penalty on this.
So spells take twice as long.
Not twice as long. It's just plus 1.
Oh, just plus 1.
Yeah.
That's probably not going to make any effect to anyone playing whack-a-mole on rats.
No. Correct.
It'll make the very big keys easier to hit, but it also makes us easier to hit.
No, everyone has a minus 1 penalty to Thaco. So
right.
the Verbeeg has a harder time hitting, but so do you guys.
Yeah, but there's more of us, so it's advantageous to us.
Yeah. Now, the undead do not.
Not
hiccup.
affected.
Yeah.
They're just staring at us funny.
They can't hiccup.
They're the guys in the masks start hiccuping.
They don't, then we know they're dead.
Yeldin, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
I fail.
Okay. You don't notice
So I
anything.
don't know.
You can't tell if the creature behind the mask is hiccuping or not. All right. Lafdul. I forget what you were doing.
I can't remember what. I was already casting Fairy Fire, wasn't I?
Oh,
That's
right.
what I was.
Right. Why did you have a +4?
I can't remember what I was. Have I? No, yeah, I rolled it twice because I didn't have my thingy up.
Right, but plus.
I
should
clicked
be-
on the spell thing and I clicked initiative on that. It's got a cast time of 4.
Since it's a special power, it's actually 3. So you're actually moving on 9. That's fine. So you might want to modify that. All
What do I
special
change it?
powers have an initiative modifier of 3 since they're not actually cast.
So I change that down to a 1.
No, 3.
Oh, okay. Same with reduce self then. But
Yes.
that's 3.
Yes. So some things will be longer,
So you
some things will
move-
be shorter. Most things will be shorter. Okay, so you are going to Fairy Fire. That is basically going to nullify the penalties that you guys have for the hiccuping. Actually, let me see how long it said that lasts
I
for.
thought it was a +2 to hit or something.
Didn't we have a -1 for going in this room or something? Some effect was on us.
I've no
No.
time here.
That was initially, and I didn't tell you what the penalty was. It doesn't actually say how long this lasts.
Mm-mm.
So
I might have it.
No, it doesn't. No, I'm not talking about the fairy fire. I'm talking about the hiccuping.
Oh.
All right. I'll make a note of that. I just decided.
Instead of...
You guys don't know how long it'll last, though. All right. So you
Well,
go ahead
maybe the wild
and
mage might.
get the... No, she wouldn't. It's
like for regular hiccups, you don't do when they go.
Well, it's a magical effect, so it stops when it stops. But for some reason, it doesn't say what it is in there. All right, so you get fairy fire on
The Verbeek and the Bright Mage.
Yeah. That will not affect Higgimus, and you're targeting that just enough to get those two.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't think I could cast it on allies.
no, I'm pretty sure it affects everything.
Yeah, it's an area of effect spell.
And it's a 20-foot cube,
Just like
right?
you can fireball your own, just like you can fireball your own allies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 20-foot cube, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So they're lit up.
Yep. And it's just those two. None of the rats.
Okay.
Goody.
All right. The Verbeeg is going to attempt to stab at Higgimus.
It's going to end badly for Higgimus.
Probably.
Possibly. He has a harder time hitting you.
But it misses.
Oh, thank God.
It's a giant now.
All right. Yeldin.
I am going to kill some more rats. So that's 3d20 now.
Yes, you're drawing your second sword.
Yep.
Yep. That is
Another
2
two?
hits. That is 2
Yay,
hits.
so like around about 10 left.
Yep, pretty much. All right. Braxon.
Braxton's gonna
Actually,
play.
sorry.
Yeah.
You let me see something real fast. Yeldin, I need you to make a saving throw versus spell.
Really?
Don't sound impressed.
Stop mocking us.
What's Fairy Fire coming down?
I passed it.
Oh,
I
wizard
don't know
spell,
what my
something.
DC is, but I probably passed it.
That is, yeah, that is passed. However, everyone within 15 feet of this point right here, which right now is covering all of you, can no longer speak. You open your mouths
silenced.
and no sound comes out.
But we can still hiccup, can't we?
You can still hiccup, yeah. I mean, you can still go through the effects of it.
Hiccup with
You're-
no
you're-
sound.
You're still hiccuping, but no sound comes out.
Is that why?
Does that also affect spellcasting?
How did this
Yeah,
happen
it's all
to us?
spellcasters.
Yeah. So any spells with vocal components cannot be cast.
So all spells.
Not all.
not all.
A good majority of them.
No.
Unless you got the... You don't get meta magic in second edition, do you?
There are some, not like feats, but there may be some spells, and you could always try and research a
is,
spell
yeah.
that
Does
would
Magic
allow you to...
Missile have a vocal component?
I'm pretty sure it does. Yes.
Then I'm
I
sure.
got like Sanctuary. That's my own spell that doesn't have it. I don't have that memorized.
Your special powers, although you did just
Yeah.
use it, that has
One.
no vocal component. All right, Braxon, your turn to attack.
So, yeah, Braxton's going to play whack-a-mole with some more rats.
Okay.
2 18s, hey. So,
All right, you
dead
successfully
rats.
crush 2 more.
So around about 8 left.
Xanfyr, you were going to use your sling, I believe, with the...
My plan was to throw holy water at the rat swarm.
Yep, all right.
Yep.
Go ahead and do so.
go for it.
So that's a 1d20 minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh.
17, is that a hit?
Yep.
Hard to.
Yeah, that
many
that die
rounds
is.
does he hit?
It looks like it's on its. It's like there's no corners in virtual tabletop. How is it on its side on an edge? But yes, that is a hit, and
I don't know the damage for holy water.
that's fine. It doesn't really matter. What I want you to do is roll 1d6 plus 1. Since you were just trying to target into the group. Okay. So the vial smashes on the floor, and holy water sprays everywhere around Yeldin's feet, and between Yeldin and Braxon. And 4 of the zombie rats. You hear, well, you don't hear, but you see like smoke rising, and you can imagine that you would hear sizzling if you could still hear right now. And 4 of them just stop moving and kind of curl up into kind of a fetal position.
How many are left?
There's only 4 left.
8 left.
Nope, there's
4
4
left. Yeah, 4. Because there was 8 and minus 4.
I'm so thankful I bought these.
All right.
Yeah.
The masked figure who was over here, with so few rats left, it is able to reach Yeldin, and it is going to make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
What's it attacking with?
And it misses. It's just swinging its gloved hands.
Okay, I'm gonna assume at this point it's a zombie.
Maybe a zombie priest or something.
And now the rats are going to attempt to attack both Yeldin and Braxon. And they all fail to penetrate your boots. Okay. So, given that you guys can't speak, it's time for initiative again.
I'm going to. My plan is to throw more holy water at the rats.
Okay.
I'm going to.
I'll
drink a
glance
potion.
back to see if he's gonna do that again and see that he's loading up another vial of holy water.
Yeah, you can see me put another vial of holy water in my sling.
Okay.
Drinking a potion is just 1d10.
It is. Let me see.
For
1d8,
initiative.
I believe.
Yeah, no, I know.
initiative.
It's there's a specific initiative modifier, and that's right. It's not on this list.
Because I'm going to need it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You gave it to Braxon.
I
he
have
isn't-
one.
He has another
I have a
potion.
genuine.
Oh, you have 2 of them.
Hold on just a second. I just need to find. There it is. Potion is +4. 1d10 +4.
Thank you.
Okay. That is. Let me see what else is going on. All right.
Is it really hot where you are?
That's not mine. I actually don't have my air conditioning on.
Oh, that must be my fan.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of warm here. I just don't have it on right now.
I had that fan on to make it bearable to sit in this room.
Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't come on that often. Do. And that is... Okay. Everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Alrighty. Oh, I actually forgot to roll for the giant.
I think maybe he'll get some above a 10. 11
You lucked out.
today. Sweet.
Oh, he slowed down a bit. Still faster than Braxon.
Okay. Lafdul.
Am I able to reach the mage, or would I have to run through the rats?
There
The
are
rogue figure.
They're in melee range of me, so...
Yeah, you will get an attack of opportunity. You cannot trample them like Higgimus did, but you can easily get to it.
Yeah, I'll take the hit to get to the robed figure.
Okay.
So are you wielding that dagger?
Oh, for fuck's...
So
Wait, what?
so as you're moving around Yeldin,
Come on.
one of the rats does turn to nip at you, but
There's only 4 of them. Why?
but you step on it instead.
What?
Good.
Critical
Ow.
fumble.
Oh.
Thank God.
So there's 3 left.
So yes, you inadvertently, it gets in your way, and you inadvertently crush it.
I thought it critically hit me though. Was like,
I know. That's the best part about the DM laugh, because it puts you in so much suspense. It's great.
What the hell?
All right,
Oh, wow.
Leva, you are using your sling.
Yep.
And-
And I'm going for the verback that's here, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Broken sling.
Ooh, yeah. Unfortunately, your sling snags on some bit of like
A sconce.
yeah, an old torch sconce, and it just rips the sling apart.
Oh no.
So
We're gonna have to buy a new one.
Yep.
gonna have to go
Mages
spend that
officially
extra
use-
copper on a new sling.
Actually, I have leather working, so I might be able just to make a new one.
It's a copper.
Yeah, true enough.
I'm not going to increase the price on copper items. It's not even worth it. So yes, your sling kind of gets shredded
I go and
Trying to
sit in the
launch.
corner and cry quietly
very quietly.
while I hiccup.
Very quietly, yes. Yeah. So that whole hiccuping thing affecting. I actually accidentally modified everyone's initiative before, and it should have only been casting times. But in this case, it's like no one can cast anything anyway, since it's deadly quiet. Oh, it's good times. All right.
What caused that anyway? Did one of the enemies throw a silent spell at us?
Silent spell, it's targeted
Radius.
on an object with a radius.
You would guess so, maybe. I mean, there's no sound in here at all now, so perhaps.
Those assholes.
So it is your turn. You were going to use another vial of holy water, I think you said.
Yes, at the remaining rats.
Okay.
Do I still have that -1?
Yes.
Come on.
Nope.
It's a splash weapon. It still hits the ground somewhere around them.
Yes. Roll 1d4.
You might hit 1. There's only 3 left now.
Might hit the freaking zombie.
All right. Yeah. You did manage to hit 1 rat. So there are 2 left. And I'm going to say that the one that was hit was the one at Yeldin's feet, and you did also splash a little bit on the robed figure.
Did it seem to hurt
And
the rogue figure at all?
Yes, there is kind of an ethereal smoke coming out up from its under its
Ankle.
around its ankles under the robe now.
Ah.
We know it's under.
Am I close enough that I can pass my holy water to to Xanfyr?
Sure. I'll let you do that at the end of the round if you. Well,
Thing is, that was
give
my
me a
last
dexterity
vial.
check. Give me a dexterity check. Well, yeah, I mean, you can also throw it.
Mm.
I mean, to a certain extent, you know, using the slings in this situation isn't all that necessary because range is pretty short.
Oh,
Oh.
I got that.
I didn't know I could just throw it. I was just doing a sling thing because, you know.
Yeah, I probably should have mentioned it. But I mean,
is
it's up to
he
you.
more likely to hit them with his sling than I am by just throwing the container, the vial?
I think we have an equal chance.
Yeah, I mean, you've got THAC of 20. You don't take non-proficiency penalty for essentially throwing what amounts to a rock. I mean, you know, everyone
Okay.
Throwing it ahead of you in a straight line.
Well, I mean,
Ish.
there's no non-proficiency penalty for chucking a rock.
Okay.
I mean, halflings get a +1 bonus though. Okay, Higgimus.
Yes. I want
Is-
to drink a potion.
Okay. Let's see. You are going to get healed for 3 points of damage. 3 points.
Oh my god. And how much do I take?
It's the whole potion.
No,
Yeah.
how much damage do I take? I'm bleeding.
Oh, right. Yes.
Would that not counter it?
Would that stop
Yeah, I
the
would-
bleeding?
You will take the bleeding, but then that will stop the bleeding, and you take 1 point of bleeding damage. So you get healed for 2, and you're no longer bleeding. Thank you. I did completely forget about that.
Maybe the giant won't kill me one hit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Critical skewer.
It is its turn now. It is its turn. And it is going to stab at you with its steely spear.
I say quickly.
Steel.
Behind.
And it misses.
Oh, thank God.
Apparently he's not very good with a spear.
Okay.
How tall is that giant compared to Hig?
It's about the same height.
Oh, so they're fighting on par with each other.
Yeah. Which reminds me, you do large enemy damage against this thing, and
So
Right.
they've
I
certain
also
weapon
need to
types,
remember
though.
that things do large damage large enemy damage against Higgimus. I have not always done that.
Ooh, large enemy damage with the longsword is 12. 1d12.
Mm.
You don't have to remember that, Alt. It's okay.
All right, Yeldin, what do you want to do?
I'm going to, with my main hand, swing at the zombie with my offhand swing at the rat.
You can't do that. You can't.
That's
That's
target
an overly
things.
complex
Yeah,
ability.
you can't target. Trolls are one of the few things that can actually do that.
I guess if I was ambidextrous, I could do that, but I'm not. Because you wouldn't
You're
let
hitting
me.
something on the ground, and you're also hitting something that's to the side of you.
Yeah, no, it's just you can almost never divide attacks. There are very few things that allow you to divide attacks, and it's usually
All
specific
right.
creatures rather than some sort of skill that you can take. So you're gonna go
I'll
after
just-
the masked
rogue
figure.
guy.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's more of a threat than the freaking rat. My main hand is +1, but I lose that because of hiccuping. But he has fairy fire.
Yeah, so it's no modifier, right? Essentially.
Yeah, essentially, I just keep my +1, and I miss.
Okay, well, second attack.
And I miss.
Yep.
Now I am-
Man, that is one dexterous dodging zombie.
No, I'm just
no.
doing poorly because
Yeah.
of the freaking rats are distracting me.
Yep. Well, the
That's
rats
my
at your
excuse.
feet now are dead, so you're good in that regard.
Shush! You weren't supposed to say that bit.
Okay, Braxon, your turn.
Braxon's going to try and take out the remaining rats.
Okay.
That's one hit and one miss, I think. So one of
That
them's
is
7.
indeed. So there is just one rat left. And as you're making that move, I need you to make a saving throw versus spell with a -2 penalty.
This is a D20 with 17 target.
Oh Jesus, your target 17.
Yeah, that's bad. Oh wow.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Oh,
You feel
That's
your
good.
body start to stiffen up, and then it passes.
Hang on, did he roll that right?
he didn't add the plus.
It's
that's
fine.
all.
Wait, on a saving throw, you're supposed to get above, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then he's
Target.
fine.
Yeah.
Someone cast paralyzation.
Yep. You
spell
are you're pretty good there. Now the masked figure is going to swing at Yeldin again. Swing its arm, and its swing goes wide. And now the last rat is going to try to gnaw at Braxon's ankle, and it completely fails as well. All right, let's go ahead and roll initiative again.
Roll initiative.
What's my initiative roll if I want to throw the holy water?
That is going to be
Oh, I didn't. Nice though. Freaking 8.
+3, I'm going to say.
Hey, Ald, I'm
Yep.
going to wield the secondary ability on this weapon.
Okay.
Let me try it this way. Let's see.
You do that as you hit, just so you know.
Okay. I just want to make sure that I mentioned it sometime before.
Oops. Wrong. Disregard that. I was just trying something, but it didn't work.
Okay.
Did we ever find out how many charges it has? I think it was like the mediocre amount.
No idea.
You'd have to
Lava-
cast
really
pet magic
fast.
on it then.
Wow, lava's really fast.
Wow. Yes. I probably miss. I probably throw the hot water on top of myself.
But you're probably also very angry at the loss of your sling, so...
Were you going to be throwing that at the rat or the masked
Wait, did we
figure?
re-roll initiative?
Did
I'm
you?
Gonna, I'm gonna throw it at the mouse figure.
Okay.
Did we just re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay, I was
hang
going
on.
to roll for my sling because I forgot to do that.
Lima noticed that the masked figure actually smoked where the holy water throw last time splashed over it. So I thought she thinks it's a good thing to try and hit it this time.
Hang on. Did we get to the end of the round? Because you're saying re-roll initiative, but I don't remember the
Yes.
zombie rat attacking me yet.
Yeah, they did. They
It
missed.
did.
Oh.
It missed.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine.
Good. Oh! For a change, I'm fast.
Holy cow.
Wow.
I think that's the fastest Braxon's ever been.
Yeah, we got a lot of people
Six?
going really
Yeah.
quickly this time.
I'm not using
We're
it.
learning.
Well, and Higgimus is not using his two-handed sword, which that makes a big, big difference. That is
That
an
two-handed
incredibly
sword
slow
It
weapon.
does so much
Such-
freaking damage.
It does so much damage, but it also makes him as slow as molasses coming out of a tube.
All right.
Although I didn't know that the magical mace did plus 10 damage instead of my usual plus 8, so.
Well, yeah. Well, so normal mace is 1d6 plus 1,
Oh, okay.
and then there's +1 for being a +1 magical weapon.
Gotcha.
Now, I will note that against large creatures, it just does 1d6, so it'll only be 1d6 plus 9.
Oh, okay.
So, just FYI.
Still, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's 1d6 rather than 1d10, though. Or, actually, your two-handed sword against large creatures does
Well, then
3d6.
Yeah.
He just pulled out the mace because he wants to slow him down.
Yeah.
Plus, I didn't know at the time whatever was coming out of the portal if it needed to be hit by a magical weapon or not.
Yep, and that's a good thing to have around for that sort of thing. Okay, so go ahead,
Yeah.
Yeldin.
I was gonna say, I guess he could switch back at this point.
Nope, dropped it on the ground.
Yeah, when switching weapons, the one that you're holding always gets dropped to the ground in combat, unless you want to spend the round putting it away. Even sheathing it is your action for the round, essentially.
Mm.
Are we
Okay,
still hiccuping?
I'm sorry?
Are we still hiccuping?
Yes.
We're
Okay.
gonna be like that for a while.
And still quietly, silently.
Yep. Let me actually see what the duration on that was. I actually did not write that down.
You need to write that down.
I know, but it's still, I mean, it's multiple rounds, I know that much, so.
Well, it's been like
A round?
3.
Yeah, it's been 3.
You're assuming it's not permanent.
I hope it's not permanent.
Ald said it wasn't permanent.
No, actually, I never said it wasn't permanent. I said that the hiccuping wasn't. I never said anything about the other effect.
Well, the silence spell, I figure it's probably
If the silence spell was permanent, we'd have to retire.
Well, you can always, I mean, there's always getting it removed. Okay. Oh.
Wait,
oh,
he tried to. He
Okay.
hold Oh, I know. He cast. Zombie undead that can cast spells. Well, that's interesting.
All right. Lafdul.
I'm just going to swing my short sword at the mage. Priest thing. Undead. Ineffectually.
That is a miss. Yep. All right, Braxon.
Oh, I'm torn between jumping
Two
up
levers?
down on this last rat and going for something else. Oh, I'll go for the rat.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
I get 2
Still a
goes.
1d20 against you. So.
No, you only have. There's only one left, so you only have one.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a hit. You take care of it. All right,
2 rounds of
Levi.
Come on, hit the priest.
Oh, that's a miss. I don't know what you were attacking, but that's a miss.
I don't know what you were attacking, but that's a miss.
Yeah, actually, what were you doing? You were chucking
throwing the bottle.
That's right. Yeah,
Throwing
sorry.
holy water.
I was what?
You were throwing the holy water, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I completely forgot about that. That is
1d4
going to
again.
let's see, because that still might splash.
Hit me in the back of the head.
Okay, let me go ahead and check. All right. Yep. That did splash a little bit on it. You see some more, kind of smoke waft up from its underneath its robes. Doesn't seem to really have affected it much in any substantial way, though.
Ah, damn it! I was hoping she was gonna kill it.
Okay, Yeldin, your turn.
Yeah. Nope.
That is a big ol' miss. And
nope.
so is that. Man, you got distracted by the splashing holy water there.
Apparently.
Oh, holy water does stuff.
Okay, now let me see before we move on. Hold on just a second. Okay, Lafdul, you notice at the last second, a creature that was hiding in the shadows right here comes out with a short sword and makes an attack. You